locked in here, so they'll have to go Lucio and Mercy for that speed to get back out towards the point faster. It'll be Shadowburn who takes out Janus in Libero at the beginning. Shadowburn just put down a ton of free damage here.
DPS stars from this Philadelphia Fusion squad.
That is his one res. Chips can pop Valk. Again, old patch is going to have another res available if he wants it, but I think this damage is too much. Shadowburn will put the finishing blows on it. Back in the corner, Chips brings up Effect to try to get back in there. Effect takes down Boombox, who's been his favorite target. They're already putting a lot of pressure on the point, and it's just very low tanks here right now. Shadowburn has come back into it, takes down Effect. A couple of swift kills, keeps Philadelphia into this brawl. Can they stall out enough for Chips to fly back in? They do. The Valkyrie is over the top. Shadowburn's got him in his sight.
Oh. No way! Oh, the kills! Shadowburn! Unbelievable how good he is at hitting these rockets. He makes it happen.
It's a retake. On the short run up to it, it's a large point that's hard to get everyone off of it. There's a lot of hidey holes for everyone to stall out on the point. Shadowburn is going to try to stay alive because he needs to hit an enormous rocket. He does on Harry. He's got a barrage in his pocket as well.
Exactly, he's just waiting for the support from his mates. Exactly, Neptuno can now get him healed up again. And that barrage could be the difference maker here. If he's out in the open, if certainly those Dallas Fuel players are out in the open, it could end very swiftly for him indeed. But Shadowburn not rushing it. Characteristic of him, waiting for the perfect moment to pull the trigger. Manages to collect the kill on Harry Hook, and he's still alive. Somehow they don't capitalize now.
Pharah and Mercy, name a more iconic duo. Oh wait.
You're gonna be waiting a while, Hanks. But you know who else waits? Shadowburn. He is the man who waits on those ults. It's unbelievable how patient he is, whether it's Dragon Blade, Barrage, doesn't matter. He always seems to get value out of his ults.
He's been criticized for it too, but he does get the most value.
And the rest of the Valiant are in big trouble.
Doc, Tate again. Hold. Yeah, just with the dash through and the reflect on the sleep beacon. Shadowburn pick up enough to make this worthwhile, not with the Mercy Resurrection.
Yeah, that Valkyrie comes in at
He
just
just
the
forced
right
out the
time
10th
now.
health, though. Shadowburn will be really happy with that.
He dies again. Neptuno having to pop that Valk just to keep his team up. And now Shadowburn, he wants to swing this in Philly's way. He'll get some help doing just that. Baby Bay Rez taken out again immediately by Shadowburn. That's going to...
Getting D-Suiter doesn't find a kill with the self-destruct this time, which is a rarity in and of itself. But Shadowburn is looking for a Dragon Blade target. He'd love to be rid of Savior for the time being, though. Carpe's down. Just Shadowburn to bring the DPS now. He needs to make the most here of the Transcendence. He's going to go in. Going to back it up with the Dragon Blade now. Carpe getting resurrected. Shadowburn looking for another one. Savior is down. This is it. 12 seconds left in the round, and the Fusion have held through the heat. Mana to fall. This may well be it, Matt. Probably not timed very well there. He needed a bit more. He needed a few more teammates to capitalize. Now Shadowburn waits until it's done.
Yes, you got to 47%, but that did not help you at all.
Not worth it. Shadowburn comes in with the Dragon Blade now. This would be a pretty good time to have a Transcendence, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? There's 2 kills for Shadowburn. Make it 3. And back to early. That's a big deal. Fraggy resurrected. And here we go from on high. Shadowburn diving down. Tries to find one. There we go. Undead. That's right. Holding that reflect for just long enough. And a pretty resounding team fight win here for Philly as Roshan.
Shadowburn has the Dragon Blade, but he's low.
Yeah, he needs more help if he's going to make it work.
Needs the health back. Did he get it? Okay, but is there presence on the card? Overtime still there. He's got to use it.
Shadowburn needs to have an amazing Dragon Blade. Here we go. Comes in. 5 King low. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Shadowburn going wild with this Genji finally taking up by Genji.
It's keeping them in this though, and there's still 3 members of Shanghai. Shadowburn.
Most support for now for the Philadelphia Fusion, though. Now another Dragon Blade, another play that needs to be made by Shadowburn. He needs to make up the difference, and he's done it yet again. 2 kills for him. Carpe's now going to get another one, even with both supports missing. The Fusion are staying alive in this fight. That should never happen. But Shadowburn is the kind of player that delivers you the plays that we would never otherwise be seeing.
Shadowburn, he doesn't want to use that Dragon Blade. He wants to save it, but he may have to pull it out. He may have to get out. There we go. Dragon Blade coming in. Gets free field. Looks for more. Swinging away. There goes Roshan. 3 kills or it wouldn't be a Shadowburn ult. Oh, it's not a Shadowburn. Close enough. Close enough for a Shadowburn ultimate.
He does reign supreme. Valkyrie the strongest ult in the game. Shadowburn's been able to shut it down, but the next fight is going to have Philadelphia with a Valkyrie while Dallas still working their way towards them. Hard to take down during that situation unless you have giant burst damage. Got zoned out there, so they will end up bringing back Fraggy, but they did. Boombox gets Chips as well. Neptuno and Chips have both switched, thinking to get back to the point on the support main. Shadowburn trying to close this out. He's got the blade ready. A slice through the mech will do not much. Finds Effect and Harry, though.
Oh, that's so huge. Harry Hook, I mean, As soon as this barrier is down, eventually he's going to put those orbs into the barrier, so no joy for him. No picks, although as I said, there was an opportunity. Doesn't matter. Shadowburn, he's found his single target. He's going to hack him to bits. Harry Hook is out of it. And Chipsayan as well, caught in the open. Shadowburn yet again getting the value for his ultimate. Unbelievable. Coco trying to turn away to avoid the headshot. It's not really going to matter in the end, though. Carpe gets out of dodge, and Shadowburn doesn't even need the ult to find the kill on Chipsayan this time. Taimu as well cleaned up, and this is just spinning out of control now for Dallas. Get value in the end with the Doomfist.
Carpe was one bullet away before the self-destruct took him down. Chip's already softened up. Shadowburn's gonna bring it all the way in. Neptuno is now back in this fight. We'll bring Fraggy into the mix as well, but it is Shadowburn who cuts apart the hopes and dreams of Dallas.
With the Graviton Surge, Dante nearly there with one of his own.
There we go. It's CC time. Fraggy just swinging through. Oh, Poco! Gotta catch them all. Poco, man.
Wow.